Good morning. So today we're doing an unboxing and unedited assembly of the LEGO Lotus Flowers set, SKU or serial number 40647, ages 8 and up. Now, I previously thought that this was part of the LEGO Botanical series, but that's incorrect. It is a similar theme, these are flowers as well, but these are one of the most basic sets within the flower theme from LEGO. So the Botanical series itself, I believe, is 18 plus for all of the sets therein, and this is a more beginner set with ages 8 and up. So as usual, first things first, let's take a quick look at the box, after which we're gonna start doing the assembly. So on the front, we can see the three actual flowers, 2 pink and 1 white, with all of them having a yellow core. On this side, we don't have that much going on. We have the LEGO logo / icon and the SKU number 4647 once again, and some generic yellow LEGO bricks. On the back we have the flowers once again, pink, white, pink from another angle, lying down on the floor, as well as the lego.com domain. On this side we have the usual compliance / safety information and the warning: the set is not suitable for children between ages 0 and 3, and some additional compliance and legal mandatory icons. On this side we have the lego.com /service domain and some manufacturing information. So apparently components of this set, and I believe in most sets, are made in either or a combination of Denmark, Mexico, Hungary, China, Vietnam, and the Czech Republic. Manufactured by the LEGO Group DK7190 Billund, Denmark. And we also have the EAN / barcode here. So with that said, let's jump right into unboxing the set. We have the push tab, the opening tab on the back side of the box. Pushing that right in. And brick count wise, unfortunately I haven't checked before the video, but I believe this set contains around 200 bricks, or a bit above that number. Confirming that the box itself is empty. Yep, putting that aside. And let's see what the contents are. First we have the usual booklet instruction manual with all three of the beautiful flowers displayed. All three lotuses displayed. And then we have, I believe, one plastic pack for all three flowers. So that's flower number 1, the smaller pink one. Pack number 1. Pack number 2 is for the bigger pink lotus. And then pack number 3 is for the white lotus. Very nice color themes, with pink and white dominating. Some nice deep greens in there as well. And some additional occasional blacks. And the Simpson-like yellow color. So with that said, let's jump right into it. I'm going to put aside pack number 3 and pack number 2. And we're just going to go in order. And we're going to start with pack number 1 and flower number 1. So this is an unopened lotus flower, and I believe this has the fewest bricks from the 3 flowers, the 3 lotuses. Just checking if everything is in frame. Just gonna push those. Actually, I believe they can stay here on the side. Nah, I'm gonna push those aside to have better focus. And going to open up the pack. Now, I said in the previous video that it differs set by set whether the packaging material of the subsets or the subbuilds are plastic or paper. This one has plastic packaging for the subsets, but I believe LEGO has made a commitment to transform all of their within set packagings to paper packs. And some of them, I believe the previous build that I've done was with paper packs as well. So again, just spreading these apart a bit, a very nice color themes, and a relatively low brick count here. So I believe this would be between 40 and 50 bricks total. Yep, and as said, pack number 1, closed lotus flower, pink. Pack number 2, closed lotus flower, open lotus flower, pink. And pack number 3, open lotus flower, white. Here we have the usual on the first page within the booklet, lego.com/sustainable packaging advertising site, with a QR code displayed as well. And here's the paper packs that I've talked about just 2 minutes ago that many of the sets now have. Okay, so this is done, and let's jump right into it. Step number 1. We're gonna have the 2x2 flat circular piece with a cross hole in the middle. And on top of that, we're gonna add this interesting brick. And it's interesting because it's a 2x2, but it looks like bricks have been stacked upon each other, but that is not the case. It just has these horizontal stripes going on all 4 sides on it. So putting these 2 bricks together, step number 1. And on the top, we're gonna add the classic washing machine. It's a 1x1 white brick, but not just a dot on the top, but also 2 dots with holes on the sides. And this is based on the relatively few sets that I've done, a recurring element, a recurring brick, because it's very versatile in the sense that you can join multiple other bricks on the top and also on the side or on multiple sides. And on the top we're going to add the only yellow brick within this subset, the Simpson color yellow, actually, with the same cross hole within. And we're going to add that to the top. And here comes the classic 2x2. And it's not flat anymore. And it has this beautiful pink color, light pink, going on. And then we add the 2 mini pyramids atop. One by 2 surface area for both. And here we already have the bulb, I believe it's called. So the unopened flower on top of the bricks. And to those we're going to add the outer layer of the flower hugging around the bulb. So this is going to be a sub build 4 times, and we're going to start with a 2x2, and we're going to add this 2x2 light pink with the rounded off smooth top. And on the other side, we have a 1x2 with a little triangle on the other end. And we're going to perform this 4 times. So that's 1. and that is 2. Adding the triangular shape as well, and that is 3. Some really nice light pink color. It's really vibrant. And finally we have number 4. And then we're going to take these and wrap them around, hug them around the existing structure that we've built with the triangular parts pointing upwards. So let's see where they fit. And I believe exactly. So we're gently hugging around the core, the bulb of the flower, with the additional, I don't know the English word, unfortunately. It's not called leaf, like flower leaf. It's got a specific name that it's called, but it looks great nonetheless. I'm just going to show you guys. Beautiful. So next we're doing the main part, the green part. And once again, so this part. Once again, I don't know the proper English name for it, but we're going to do the long part of the flower, the long green part. So pushing these together, that's done. And then we're going to perform that 14 times. And that's going to be, again, the long part of the flower with this really nice deep green. And the black rods, and the black rods aren't going to be visible. They just serve as, you know, the structural integrity provider of the flower itself. And we're going to add these atop of each other until we run out, I believe. So I'm just going to go one by one. Green piece, black piece, green piece, black piece. And luckily these are symmetrical, so there is really no right or wrong way to add them. We're just going to go along and continue until we run out. And I haven't counted, but hopefully this is going to turn out right. I think we're around like 8 or 9 pieces added atop of each other. So black piece once again, oops, and green piece, and black piece, green piece, black piece, green piece. It's getting kind of long. I was just checking whether you guys can still see it. Black piece, green piece. So long it doesn't even fit the instruction manual, the booklet. And to the bottom we add a green once more. And to that green, actually there's 2 more left. I'm just going to add those to the top, like so, and like so. And then we have, as step number 9, the blue mini lightsaber joining the green piece at the bottom. Perfect. Then we have this unique shape, this circular shape. Size-wise, it's the size of a 1x2. And satisfying join. Yep. Then we're gonna add this gray piece to the bottom. Nice click. And I believe we're almost done, and that is correct. So we're gonna add this brown rod to the small gray piece. Let's see if it fits. Perfect. And we're going to join to that the leaves, the nice green leaves, like so. And we can already see that we actually have two different greens here. We've got the darker, deeper green, and we have, for the leaf portions, a lighter green. Both very nice to the eyes. And to the top we're adding the, oops, did I miss a step? No, I think this is just an extra that's easy to lose. We're gonna add the actual bulb to the top, right like so. Just making sure you guys can see. And pushing that right in. Beautiful. Flower number 1, lotus number 1, done. It was a relatively quick build, a nice build nevertheless, with one extra piece left. So I'm just gonna put that to the top, and we're gonna continue with lotus number 2 and pack number 2. It's a very similar flower compared to the previous one, but the flowers are going to be opened. Well, not the flowers. I still don't know the name of these, but they're going to be open. So that's kind of a phase 2 of the previous build. And here we have some really unique elements, and I guess you can already see we have these 2 wheels, which are going to be the base of the build already at step number 1. I'm curious, and I think it's going to be the holding structure of the pink parts, but let's see. So build or pack number 2. Ah, nice, satisfying moments incoming. I love when we join the hooked parts to rods, and we're going to do that 6 times right now. But first we have a sub build 6 times, which is going to be this unique brick. It looks like an inverted brick of a 2x2, and the other side is flat and smooth. I've never seen such a brick before. It's quite nice, if you ask me. And we're going to add to one of its sides the triangular pink bit brick, 1x2 or 2x2, with 2 corners cut off. And to the other side, we're going to add the hooked part, like so. And we're going to perform this 6 times. So I'm just going to put that aside, and we're going to perform that the second time, like so. The third time, like so. So halfway there. The fourth time, like so. The fifth time, like so. And the 6th time, like so. Perfect. So this sub build is done, and sub builds are usually displayed in this light yellow color box. to highlight that you have to do something first before doing the main build. And now we're going to take our gorgeous wheel, nice white color, quite a unique brick once again, and we're going to join 6 times. 6 times satisfying moments. Nice. 1. Oops. Upside down, sorry. Just going to remove this. That's 2. That is 3. Oops. And that is 4. And 5. And finally 6. Perfect. Nicely moving parts. So I'm going to put this aside, and I think these, nice, you can move these quite dynamically and display different opening stages of the flower. Like, you know, this is starting to bloom, and then if you pull them apart, it's like 2 days later when it has bloomed for days now. A very nice touch. Okay. So for step 3, we're gonna take the other white wheel and we're gonna add the Simpson yellow color 2x2 circular brick on top. Perfect. And it's sub-build time once again. So we have interesting. Yeah, we have once again the unique inverted flat 2x2 pink piece, and we're gonna add to one side the small, yeah, they look like a house actually. Small pink house, smooth top, flat. And to the other side, we add the 2x2 rounded off, smooth top, light pink piece. And to the bottom, we add the hooked piece, the 1x2 flat pink hooked piece, like so. So it's a bit of a more complex structure compared to the previous one. And we're going to do that 6 times once again. So taking the base, adding the mini pink house, like so, adding the smoothed off, rounded off, smooth 2x2 pink piece, and adding the 1x2 hooked pink piece. Perfect. That was part number 2. We're going to do that 4 times more. And it's always so nice when we have these kind of recurring themes. I mean, Lego itself is meditative, but when you have these recurring mini builds, it's like a nice circle motion going back and forth and building a routine, literally and metaphorically, of the same little mini builds. And this pink color is really nice and refreshing for the eye. So that's sub-build number 5. And then we have the last one. So that's the base. We're going to add the triangle. We're going to add the rounded off 2x2 flat pink and the hooked part. And we're going to join those to our wheel, our white wheel. And again, once again, we flip them upside down. And satisfying clicks incoming. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oops. Perfect. And next we're going to join the 2 sub-builds. The yellow one goes on top. I'm just going to show you where we stand right now. So with the wheels are the same, so the base structures are the same. But then the pink portions, the pink flowers, are a bit smaller with the first sub-build and somewhat bigger with the second, as you can see. Hopefully my comparison. And within the second we also have this nice yellow touch on top. So we're going to join, hopefully successfully, the 2 sub-builds. See, the 2x2 circular white portions. We're going to try to click them together. Let's see if it fits. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nice. Nice snug fit. And we're going to arrange the flowers so they don't overlap each other like they do right now. So I'm just going to rearrange them so we can see the full glory of all of the layers we have. The top layer of the flowers and the bottom as well. Looks much better, like so. We're going to push them up a bit to have more dimension to the build. Nice. And this way we can see the top and the bottom flowers as well. Beautiful. And then we're going to build. Oh, there's more. I thought it was the green part coming already, but no. We have one more sub-build displayed here. We're going to take the 2x2 circular white flat piece. Well, the size itself is based off a 2x2. There's just one whole dot on the top. We're going to add this golden rod to the middle. And we're going to hug that around with this quite unique brick with the interesting flowery textures atop. We're going to push that through like so. And we're going to add a Simpson head. Well, 50% of it. And we're going to take this structure, this little sub-build, and add it atop of the currently existing flower head. Like so. Beautiful. Really nicely coming together. But here it says we should hug around the pink flower parts closely, making sure that nice. Nice. Oh, there you go. Just trying to make space for all of them. And there you have it. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but hugging nicely the yellow part. The yellow part is where the bees can chill and make their honey. and subsequent money. Nice. Okay. And once again, we have the base part, the green part, like so. So we're gonna build that real quick. Again, same quantities, 14 black, 15 green. I'm just gonna start building that. And the very bottom is gonna be a green one. So we're just gonna close that off right now. And then we have black rod, green brick, black rod, green brick, black rod, green brick, black rod, green brick, black and green and black and green and black and green. It's getting longer. Black. And once again, the black parts aren't visible. They just provide the core, the structural integrity of the flower. I've said this in previous videos, but I need to get straight my LEGO terminology because I'm almost certain that all of the parts and structures and shapes have a specific naming scheme. I call the black ones here rods. I don't know what to call the green ones with the holes. I just call them bricks. But they might have like an official name. But until then, calling them pieces and bricks and referencing their size is hopefully going to be satisfactory. And here I'm just showing you that it's come super nicely together and it has some flexibility to it. So it's not completely rigid. It's nice and flexible, but still quite sturdy. And lastly, we're going to add to the bottom this cross-shaped light gray rod. And that's going to join, I believe. Just making sure you guys can see it. Yep. Perfectly snug fit right there. So we're pushing the light green part in the wheel-like structure. Oops, sorry, camera wobble. Apologies. And pushing that in like so. Perfect snug fit. And that's an extra, I believe. So, flower lotus number 2, the open pink lotus is done. And just showing you guys, these are like two nice phases of the same flower. Well, this one is smaller because the leaf count is smaller. This one has 4 hugging leaves. This one has 2 times 6, so 12 in total. But they're super nice. Very nice to hold in your hands. So I'm just going to put those around like so. Or shall I? No, I'm just going to do it like this. It's going to be a better fit for the camera. And we're going to continue with set number 3. Flower number 3, build number 3. The white lotus. Let's go. I'm going to open the pack real quick. And I'm just going to grab a sip of water. Lemon water to be specific. And here we can see already that the color theme is different. We kept the green, the invisible black, sorry. And we have now white flowers and the usual yellow as the core, the bulb of the flower. So with that, let's start assembling lotus number 3, starting again with the white wheel. The unique white wheel. And once again, I think we're going to have the same sub-build as previously with the first flower we've had. We're going to take the inverted 2x2 and we're going to join to the right the mini house, the mini white house to be specific. And to the left we're going to add the hooked piece. And as before, we're going to perform that 6 times. So that was number 1. This is number 2. Here comes number 3. Next up is number 4. No, no. This is correct. Number 4. Number 5. And finally, we have number 6. Perfect. And we're going to join those, all of those, to the wheel, the white wheel. So, upside down, sorry, once again. It's number 1, click. Number 2, 3, 4, that's 5, and 6. Trying to make it a bit more symmetrical for a nice fit for the second layer of leaves. Perfect. And here we have the second white wheel. Add on top the 2x2 circular Simpson yellow piece, flat, snug fit, like so. And we have, once again, the sub-builds of the next set of the white flowers. We're going to start with the inverted 2x2 flat white piece. To the right we add the mini house, the triangle. To the left we add the rounded off flat 2x2 piece with the smooth top. And to its bottom we join a 1x2 white flat hooked piece, like so. And we're gonna make that 5 more times. So that's 1, inverted 1x2, white mini house, rounded off smooth 2x2, and hooked piece. Inverted white 2x2 flat, white mini house, rounded off 2x2 smooth top, and finally the hook. That's number 3. Inverted 2x2, white mini house, rounded off 2x2 smooth top, and 1x2 flat hooked white. That's 4. Number 5 incoming with the same brick order and the same building logic. And lastly, we have the inverted, the house, the rounded off, and the hooked part. Like, so. Perfect. And we're going to bring those together upside down once again. So that's number 1. That is number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6. Perfect. And perhaps the most satisfying joining of subbricks, once again, adding these two structures atop of each other. That's going to be it. And in it goes. So I'm just going to do a quick rearrangement once again of the flowers so they don't overlap like so. Oops. Oops. And this way, hopefully, we're going to see properly all of the flower leaves. I'm just going to close those up a bit to create more space for the bottom layer. Oops. Let's see. Now that should go to that size, like so, like so, and like so. Okay. And then rearranging the bottom layer, the bottom leaves. And let's see if we fit properly. Yep. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's not supposed to be. Okay. Nice. And we are gonna have once more the same mini build with the white circle and the golden rod striking through it, piercing through it, and the honey making structure, I believe, pushing through that once again, and the cutoff or the half Simpson head. Color-wise for sure. And we're going to add that to the middle. Oh, and I've done step 5 a step earlier. I've already arranged the flower structure like so. So pulling those up a bit. But we can still fit inside the honey machine. Hopefully. Click. Perfect. And once again, we have the little repetitive, meditative, green, black, green, black, green, black. I'm already going to add the gray rod that's going to join to the bulb itself. I believe it's going to be the same logic as before. I hope at least. I'm just going to put this aside for a sec for better access to the bricks. And it's the same black and green, black and green, black and green, and repeat. And right now we're around 7 or 8 layers. So a bit more than 50% there. We're going to continue on until we run out of pieces. Black and blue bricks, to be more specific. We're just going to use them all up to have a nice full length of the holding structure of the flower, which has a proper biological name, I'm sure, but I don't know what that is, unfortunately. Nevertheless, we are we? Oh, one more. Yep. Like so. And like so. And we're going to add that. And I'm going to try giving you guys a good angle once again. We're going to push that in right there. 1, 2, 3. Push. Perfect. And magic. I love these little, they're not animations, but like touches where the instruction manual lets you know that you're done, and you can see these rays of lights right there. Yep. And once again, we have some additional stars even to tell us that we're done. Perfect. And we can also see on the progress bar that we're 100% done. And comparing it to, step number 2 from the second set, I believe, we were at roughly 30%. And on the last page, we have the usual brick set, lego.com/service domain. And on the back, we have the recurring "You Could Win" page if you scan the QR code and give feedback. So welcome back. My phone just ran out of storage. And on this channel, we don't do edited videos, but I'm just gonna record this as the ending of the video. So that's why you have just seen a cut, a surprise cut that you don't see at other times on this channel. And I just want to wrap up this video, give a quick rating, and then say goodbye to you guys. So once again, the set we've had was the LEGO Lotus Flowers built set or SKU number 40647, ages 8 and up, displaying 3 separate flowers. And I'm just going to show you the end products right here. I'm pushing the 2 other ones aside for a sec. Instruction manual. So we have the first flower, the pink flower with the closed bulb right here. A very nice end result. Here you can see it from the top. And I'm not going to show you all 4 sides because it's a circular build, but maybe just the bottom, like so. And again, it has a very nice structural integrity. It's somewhat flexible, but it's like a proper flower that you can hold in your hand. And the size is realistic itself. Completely realistic, I would say. So that was flower number 1 with the closed pink bulb. Now we have a progression, an evolution of the same flower in build number 2, where we have the pink lotus once again, but with open flowers. And instead of the 4 leaves that we've had previously, here we have 6 plus 6 additional leaves opening up and showing the golden yellow color internal structure, the honey making machine in its full glory. So once again, this is the top view. I'm just going to show you the side view from a bunch of angles, and they may be not so interesting bottom view. And once again, a nice structure, sturdy but somewhat flexible, and completely realistic in size. So that was build number 2. And finally, for build number 3, we have the White Lotus. And that's the twin of build number 2 because it's the literal exact same build but in a different color. Same brick count, same green part and core, but instead of the plain pink, we have white flowers here. So again, twins or cousins, but same base logic. I'm just going to give you a bunch of angles as usual. Top view, side view, going around a bit, and the maybe not so interesting bottom view. And once again, realistic size, nice sturdy structure with flexibility added as well. And there you have it. The LEGO Lotus Flowers set. I'm just going to go arrange them like so for better viewability. LEGO Lotus Flowers set. SKU number 40647. Relatively quick build with the surprise cut because of the phone phone storage running out. But it was a super nice build. And it was roughly, I believe, 50 minutes to do, so relatively quick build. And a very nice build. Ages 8 and up LEGO Lotus Flowers. So, as usual, I'm giving this a rating. And on a scale of 10, I'm rating the LEGO Lotus Flowers set/builds an 8.4 out of 10. Fun, quick to do, refreshing set. 3 different flowers, 3 end products that you can use as actual decorations within your home. So 8.4 out of 10 LEGO Lotus Flowers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I will catch you guys in the next video, and I wish you a nice day. Goodbye.